My name is Daniel Leonard. This is my teammates, Shinzu, Sandeep, Michael, and Sandeep. Together we have created a web-based sprinkler system, more specifically a complete system using Arduino, centralized web server, and any client, so any web-based client, so including computers, mobile phones, the iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, things like that. And what we've done is created a complete web interface centralized on our central web server. So the Arduino itself communicates with our central server, and then the central server is what's communicating back to the Arduino and to the client. What this actually enables us to do is several key benefits. Is one, it allows for mass control of all customers' Arduinos from a single location. And this actually provides really good information and statistic gathering. So we can see, for example, a city's or region's water use based on their sprinkler systems. We can actually go and sell that information to government municipalities, cities, things like that. We can actually also enforce water restriction rules using this delivery method. And it actually allows us to, because originally what we were actually trying to do was store the application on the Arduino itself. We did that, there were some problems with that, and that's why we went to the centralized model. Having the application on the central server allows us to have a more feature-rich application. And it actually allows for, as I said, statistic gathering and things like that. And we actually have a working demonstration outside that you can take a look at. And for Senior Design 2 in the future, we plan on implementing multiple user controlling for each device. So you can actually, because we decided to use it as a web-based rather than GSM, it allows for SSL encryption security. It allows for better ease of use. So, for example, to get around the problem of dynamic IP addresses for home users, the device itself, since it only communicates with our main centralized server, they just plug it in and it starts working. So there's, so the customer itself doesn't need to set up any kind of dynamic DNS domain names or have a static IP address at this moment. And so there's several key benefits with this. And at this point, I'd like to open up for any questions.
What type of technology do you use to connect the microcontroller to the internet?
So it works with both. Right now, our demonstration is using Ethernet, but it can very easily work with Wi-Fi.
And it's not clear to me whether this web server is mine in my house or is it in the city or whatever.
No, so the web server is not. It would be a centralized web server for the company. So it wouldn't be a consumer-based web server. It would get nothing that they would not set up any web server themselves. The Arduino itself or our device would communicate with the central web server that we.
Which is the company? What do you mean by company?
Whoever's selling this device, for example. So one of the goals for this would, obviously to be making money. Selling this Arduino device, it actually allows us to have also a recurring based business model. So rather than having a point of sale, so just you sell this device one time, this allows us, if we wanted to, we could charge based off of a monthly fee to actually use their device, since it's having to connect to our service.
What would be the motivation as a customer to buy that as opposed to the controller that I have in my garage?
Because it's 100% remotely controllable, so you can control it from your mobile device, from anywhere that's internet accessible. You can control your sprinkler system.
You think it really make it work?
Absolutely, we have it working. Well, we have a very minimal demonstration of it outside that you can take a look at. Right now, the demonstration, what it encompasses is actually the delivery of the application to either your mobile phone or your computer. And so it's communicating with your Arduino, and the centralized server is then packaging the application and sending it to your device.
most municipalities now have restrictions on water usage.
Absolutely, and that's what's so great about this model, is that we're able to control a mass amount of these devices from a single location and sell that control to cities, to people that, you know, put on these water restrictions. We can sell them that control over customers' watering systems.
Have you investigated the legal implication of that, this action of selling control of something that is in my house to a municipality?
We have not specifically looked into that. I mean, that's a very good question, and that's something that we plan on doing for some design too.
Let me say, one of the strongest motivations for this to me would be people already pre-programmed their sprinkler systems in their homes. It's really frustrating when you're driving on the street, it's pouring rain, and you see the sprinklers actually.
Absolutely, and that's,
You disable this while it's raining.
yeah, and that's actually another key benefit of this design, is that since it's all controlled, so basically, all the information will be stored on the Arduino or the device itself, and then that information is communicated back and forth to our central web server. So, using, you know, for example, if we wanted to take this further and advance it further, we could add, for example, rain meters or other sensors to this device to actually have it completely automated 100%. So if it's been raining earlier that day, it won't